Welcome to Kyle Ave, presented by AgKnocks. My name is Tom Ag, and I'm joined by AgJack and Billy. We have a hell of an interview for you today. Jace Laviolette joins the pod. Great interview. He literally is just one of the boys.
Yeah, Jace, awesome dude. We're really pumped to have him on, and it's pretty clear after talking to him, we're winning it all this year. AgKnocks is fully ready for 2025 baseball season, and we can't wait. Want to give a special shout out to Ryan Besselman for help setting us up. So appreciate it, and we're looking forward to many more.
Huge shout out to Ryan Besselman. Best, you're the man for setting that up. Great interview. It was so cool to talk to Jason, get his perspective on a lot of these things. We know you want to get into it, so we're going to have a quick ad read and then have the interview.
Kyle Ave is brought to you by Layden Travel. Ready to escape the Texas heat this summer? Hit up some Aggie away games or just disappear from society for a bit? Layden Travel has you covered. Layden Travel is Aggie owned and operated. Check them out at LaydenTravel.com. Tell them AgKnocks sent you. Now, here's your interview.
Good. All right, we welcome on a very special guest to the Kyle Ave podcast. He led the Aggies to a national championship just a few weeks ago. It's Lord Tubbington himself. It's junior outfielder Jace Laviolette. Jace, thanks so much for coming on the show. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. I'm excited to get to talk to y'all.
Hell yeah. No, we really appreciate you coming on. So what have you been up to since the season ended?
Dude, I've been living probably the best life I've lived so far. I've took a break for about 3.5 weeks, went out to Toledo Bend, went offshore fishing there, went to Corpus Christi from there, offshore fishing again, then went to California and went on a boat there too. I've been on a boat for a while now. And then so I just I got back to College Station last week and then got my first 2 lifts in. Those were brutal. Brutal.
Just living the sickest life ever, bro. Damn.
Dude, it was awesome.
So you got like the Johnny Manziel post Heisman run, but like hunting and fishing stuff.
Dude, literally. Oh yeah. And completely different things that me and Johnny were doing, but we could relate them somehow.
Everybody's living their best life, man. We love that.
Oh yeah.
Awesome, dude. Well, we're happy you're having a good summer so far. We wanted to touch base on it. Obviously, you were in the transfer portal, and a big part of that was coming back. You're 6 home runs away from breaking the all-time Aggie record for home runs. How much was that a factor in you coming back to the station? I know, obviously, Michael Early was a big factor of that, but talk us through kind of what that looks like.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough place to leave, man. Once you're in it, you're in it. And I kind of knew that. I never wanted to leave this place. I told everybody that I never talked to a single coach in the portal. It wasn't my intention. I wanted to give a fair shot to whoever got the job, just see what they were going to talk about, see what they were about. And, of course, I got blessed with Mike getting the head coaching job. I think we all did. But, yeah, obviously there was other things that played a factor into – obviously I never wanted to leave because of those certain factors, right? Like, I don't like to ever talk about them because I don't want to jinx it. But yeah, obviously those had a big pull factor on me too.
For sure. I was well, I guess all of us. We were going to war for you on Twitter, man. I know that there was definitely some crazy stuff going on that week, so we're glad to have you back for sure.
It was an insane week, dude.
Yeah.
Any crazy DMs you got? Anything you wanna shout out of the craziest DM you got so far?
Oh, dude, they were just like, it was just telling me to go F myself, just crazy stuff. And I was like, dude, like, y'all don't even know what I'm doing, like, at all. And I would honestly, I'd just go in and like it, like heart messages. It was hilarious. I thought they were all hilarious because they didn't know anything. So they didn't know any better. They were just mad. I couldn't ask for anything else so well.
That's the thing, dude. It's like whenever there's a coaching change, it's the obvious right move, especially in this day and age, to just enter the portal. It's just like being a free agent. Like, you're going to go test the market, see what's out there. And we don't even have a coach in place. So
yeah, exactly.
It doesn't mean you're leaving.
Go ahead. Saving yourself, man. Like, there comes a time where, like, we lost every single coach. Like, you can't just sit there and literally just be like, all right, like, let's see what happens. You know, you have to save yourself somehow.
Did any of the people who were telling you fuck you, did they apologize? Did any of them do it?
Yeah, a few of them. And I just said, it's all good, man. Like, I don't mind at all. Should have just left it at that, to be honest.
Yeah, it's always the walk back in the DMs. You're like, no, actually, dude, you're totally good. It's all good, man, for sure.
It wasn't a big deal, man. I love that shit. It was funny.
Yeah, I would
definitely.
save in my DM for if you went to Texas.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious. Now I actually would have laughed at that.
So let's go back to June real quick. I want to talk through it. Obviously, you guys are coming back off of an insane game and a great effort against Tennessee and Omaha. Everybody's coming back. Talk us through, how did you find out that Schloss was leaving? You know, talk us through what the week was like. Where the guys like, dude, what's going on? Everybody's going crazy. I mean, talk us through what that looked like.
Yeah, that was a tough few days there. Nobody really knew what to do. Everybody was just in shock. Honestly, it was a weird situation on everybody's part. But at the end of the day, man, like, I have a really good perspective on it. He's a grown man. He's making decisions for his own life too. I think if it was any other school in the nation other than Texas, it wouldn't have been as big of a deal as it was. And I think people are starting to realize that now. Obviously, he could have answered a few questions better, but that's life. It happens. And obviously, I love that man. He did nothing but good things for me. So I would never speak down on him ever. I don't think anybody else would that knows him on a personal level. So
For sure. And that's the majority of the sentiment that we've got from the players. So it's good to hear that. It's obviously everybody sticking to their values and saying, hey, like, we want to wish him well to a certain extent on the way out,
Yeah.
right? When we see him
It
in
just
Oxford,
sucks because I wish he didn't go there, right? I mean, that just sucks. Like, as an Aggie, you never want to see that, but deep down inside, as a human being, you got to realize, like, hey, man, he's making a life decision that could better himself, and you just got to say okay.
For sure.
You're a bigger man than us, man. I was not happy about it. I mean, look, it came full circle, right? Like, we got all of our guys back, and that's why I think things have settled down, because all you guys said, hey, Early's our man. Like, we're going to come back and we're going to play for him and run this thing. And, like, we're going to be charged up to win the Natty in 2025. So I think everything feels much better now than it did like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
It feels a lot better for us too, I will say.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hell yeah. But touching on the College World Series for a sec. So you guys lost Braden Montgomery in the Supers. You gutted it out through injury throughout the entire tournament. You faced so much adversity and still almost won the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
What was the run like? What was the emotions of the run like?
It was awesome, and I think the injuries and everything that happened throughout the year, I think that all tied it together as to why we were able to make the run we were able to make. Like, it was insane. Like, nobody for a second doubted that we could win the whole thing. Like, we were all like, all right, we're gonna do this. Like, it's gonna happen. It was actually kind of funny. I was talking to Shot. Me and Shot are roommates. And I was talking to him at the beginning of the year before we even started the season. I was like, dude, like, we actually might win this whole thing, and we hadn't even played a game yet. I was like, hey, we might win this whole damn thing. And then whenever we got to the final game, I looked at him. I was like, hey, man, we might win this whole damn thing. It was pretty cool. It was like a full circle moment. It was really cool. It was, I mean, obviously emotions run high in those games. It sucked to lose. That was one of the worst days of our lives. But at the end of the day, I mean, looking back on it, it was unbelievable. Just the team. It was unreal.
Yeah, dude, it was unreal. It was an unreal watch for us the whole way through, man.
Yeah.
Like, we kind of tacked on towards the end. Not gonna lie, like, we weren't covering baseball early in the season. Like, we were watching you guys from afar and the dominant performances and like just putting up numbers and having and just dominating the SEC. So we were locked in by the time that the tournament started. But I mean, you guys took us on a ride that we're definitely never gonna forget. So appreciate that.
Of course, man. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, dude, y'all made us proud, man. That's a lot of us haven't played baseball since T-ball, and I was like, dude, I'm fired up. I'm buying a glove. Let's go.
That's awesome. Come on.
I heard the MLB's got open trials. We'll see what happens, man.
Oh yeah, hey, just keep going.
Yeah,
see what happens.
Hey, we wanted to take us behind the scenes. You were talking about a little bit conversations. Any of like crazy pregame ritual or superstition you guys had that kind of carried through the whole College World Series run?
Yeah, so not this year. No, it was weird. Like, we all kind of believe that superstitions are a bad thing. Like, I still believe them now. I'm like, because last year I'd wear my BP top, right? And I mean, it's come the summer, it's 100 degrees before a game. I wear my BP top, get it all sweaty, take it off, put it back on all sweaty, and play the game in it. And I mean, I smelled terrible that whole game, it was brutal. That was one of the worst superstitions I've ever had. And then after that, I was like, dude, I've got to stop. Like, why am I? It's not going to make me play any better or worse. It's just a mind thing.
First
So
base
this
coach was like, dude, you got to take it off, man. Let's go to the next one.
Slosh actually, he told me, he walked by me one day before the game started. He's like, dude, you smell terrible. Like, what is wrong? And I was like, dude, it's my BP time. He's like, you got to stop doing that. Like, it's not going to help. It doesn't make any difference. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right.
And after that, he signed the papers for Texas.
Nah, man.
Would you say it's superstitious not to believe in superstitions, though?
Ooh.
Dude, that is one of the better questions I've ever got that I have zero answer to. That is absolute. That sped me up a little bit right there. You know what? It might be. I might still be superstitious for not believing in superstition.
Well, you're a baseball player. You have to be superstitious to some degree, right?
Dude, not at all this year. Like I did to some degree. That I can't say.
I get superstitious like before I watch a Carolina Panthers game. I'll like make sure I'm wearing the same underwear as last week, and that never works for me.
No shot. No shot.
No, well, I try, but I clean it every week. I try to find the same pair, but it doesn't turn out well ever.
Yeah, never. That's never going to work. That is
go
a
2 and 15.
bad superstition.
For sure.
It works for Patrick Mahomes. He wears the same pair every game. I don't think he's washed it.
Dude, if he hasn't washed it, then we have other problems to talk about because that is just
All right, so we talked a little bit about like how you started to realize, hey, this team can win it all pretty early in the season. So going into 2025, given everything that's happened the last few weeks and obviously the run that you guys made, what are the vibes and what is the mindset going into next year?
Just go win the whole damn thing. It's never going to change. Why would that change? I mean, I feel like the best head coach in the nation. I feel like we have one of the better coaching staffs in the nation, or the best. And then obviously the talent level is not changing at all. So why not go win the whole damn thing? That's what
sick.
we're thinking.
Fire it up. Let's go, baby.
God, no.
It'll be fun, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be another fun year.
Yeah, we're looking
I'm
forward
looking
to
forward
it.
to it.
Oh yeah. Well, it's kind of pissing me off. I'm like, dude, like let's just start playing again. I'm already ready.
That's what we need. Are you playing summer ball or anything like that? Are you allowed to?
No, I didn't play any summer ball this summer. I just kind of shut it down with the hammy and everything. I was like, all right, let's just get fully healthy again, and so all better now, but just kind of want to shut it down.
Yeah, wait.
You ever thought about it?
We missed that. So I know you had like the hammy tape going, a few games out there, and it looked like you were over it by the end of the tournament. But talk us through what that looked like. I know the medical staff was really she's pulling everything together, but
I have no clue how I got on that field. It was insane. It was pretty cool though. It was a cool moment, but I also was like, dude, like this could be a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm not missing this. Like I'm not gonna play. Like I'm gonna go out there. If I get hurt even worse, then so be it. Luckily I didn't, so that's a plus.
I mean, after like 2 games, it looked like you were moving around fine. And it was kind of crazy because it was like the game after, it was like, oh man, like it's definitely hurting him. But now it's like, oh, cool.
I took a lot of medicine, made sure that I was doing everything for my body that I could. And then by the end of it, yeah, you're right, man. They actually moved me out to center field, and I think it was the last game again. So somehow I was able to get fully healthy or somewhat fully healthy in that amount of time.
I saw you whenever that happened. Just as a fan, I was injured too. Like it hurt me too to see that happen live.
Brutal, man. Like that was some of the worst pain I had been in on the field, and I was like, dude, this can't be happening. But luckily, never bruised or anything, so I was all good.
Dude, watching that sack fly, you come home from the sack fly on third base, I was like, damn, dude, he's not moving that.
I was so down bad. It was brutal, so down bad. Just in my mind, this is it, I'm done. But Kaylee was over there trying to just tell me to shut up because there was a bunch of mics around. She was like, shut up. Damn.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're ready to go play again. I'm sure the MLB draft just makes you want to go hop out there again. But all your boys just got drafted.
Yeah.
Are you hyped for your boys? And is there any added pressure to be a top 11 picks next year?
Dude, of course. I mean, I love that everything, like all those guys just got selected. That's unbelievable. I mean, I'm so happy for them. I mean, just go chase their dreams, as every single baseball player has ever wanted to do. They've made it further than I don't even know the percentages, but it's pretty small. But no, I don't think that it puts any more pressure on me to try and be a top 11 pick. I think I just have to go out there and play the same baseball that I've been playing. I'll be all right.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
So,
Let's go top 5. We're ready.
that'd be pretty sweet, huh?
That's
That
what
would
we're
be
about,
sick.
baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
So they
That
told
would
me not
not
to ask
suck.
it. I'm going to ask it anyway. Aschenbeck was an absolute steal. He's a steal.
Oh, dude, steal, man! Like, look at him.
We want to break some news here. Is he coming back? Is he coming back to run it back one more time?
I've got no clue, man. Like, legit, zero idea. I couldn't tell you.
So when people are deciding between draft and coming back, it's like truly like, hey, dude, do what's best for you. Like they're not like your boys aren't hitting you up like, dude, you should come back. Let's run it back one more time.
Not at all, man. It's legit. It's like, go chase your dream. Like, we all want to do it at some point.
Yeah.
And if your time's now, go chase your dream and have fun. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So nobody's ever gonna. I mean, I hope nobody's gonna be selfish enough to be like, hey, screw your dream. Let's come back and try and do it again. Even though how bad I want to, I'll never be the guy to do that.
For sure. Good man.
So if you got drafted by a team you didn't like, you wouldn't just run it back again? NIL money?
No,
What's
sir.
up? How much you need?
I go live out my dream too, man.
Hey, AgKnocks will sponsor you next season if you want to keep it running. All right, cool. Well, hey, we know there were a lot of awesome moments last season, but obviously the robbing of the home run in Florida was absolutely sick. Huge moment in Aggie history when it comes down to it. Was there a favorite moment for you throughout the whole season that you want to kind of talk about?
That's definitely it. That either the homer in Omaha. I mean, that play. There's a certain feeling you get right playing in front of that many people, and to hit a homer in front of those people or to rob that home run. I mean, those kind of make your like. I never felt that on a baseball field. Like your adrenaline just goes. Like you don't even know. I blanked for like 5 or 6 seconds. Like literally don't remember it. So that it's a super surreal feeling. I'd say those two are probably my favorites from this season.
Can't beat those, man.
No,
Not many people have two of those in a weekend, much less a career.
It's hard to beat those, man.
For sure.
Wait, actually, I have another follow-up question for that. It was fucking crazy that you guys were playing at like 2 a.m. for that one game.
Oh, yeah.
How did that
was
feel?
insane.
Like you guys how are you like staying warm and everything?
Well, we had what, a 4.5 hour delay. So we weren't really staying. We were just sitting on our phones, playing games in the locker room and everything. And then we finally got the word that we were going to play, and we were like, all right, let's go. And I said it while we were there in an interview after the game. They were like, so, like, were you all tired? And I was like, no, this team likes to have fun together. We're kind of used to being up past what we should. So we enjoyed that game a lot.
No strangers to Northgate. I like that.
No strangers to Rosemary, man. Come on.
There you go. All right, we've got one more. It's like a little rapid fire session where I'm going to ask you probably like 10 questions. You just give me the first one that comes to your mind. If you want to talk about it a little bit, that's fine. But definitely let us know what you got. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Sponsored by Layden Travel. We're going to get into it here. Rapid fire. Bubbles or ball 5?
Ball 5.
Golf handicap over or under Joe Biden 6?
Over.
Go to dugout chew. Gum, seeds, dip, whatever.
Zen.
Okay.
What flavor? Hold on. What flavor?
Peppermint citrus.
Whoa, citrus guy.
Dude, love them.
Dude, I hate the juices in the back of your throat. I don't know. Citrus only gives me, man.
Fires me up, man. Fires me up.
That's the first time Comag said he hates the juices in the back of his throat.
All right. Favorite bar on Northgate?
Good bull.
Good bull. Canes or Lanes?
Canes.
Oof.
Drake or Kendrick?
Kendrick.
Yell leaders or cheerleaders?
I'm gonna go yell leaders.
Panda pick.
You
I
know,
like it.
gotta keep it in within the university.
Funniest teammate?
Shot by far.
For sure. Best walk-up song on the team?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I thought ours was pretty bad, man. I don't have one that was like, oh, that was really good. Like, I thought ours was kind of subpar. Like whenever we were able to hear all the others out in Omaha, I was like, dude, we're getting killed in the walk-up game, and everybody was like, yeah, we are. Like ours are kind of brutal.
That Tennessee dude's walk-up song was hype. I'm not gonna lie. I was
They-
pissed watching it, but it was hype.
Pretty good walk-up songs.
Yeah. All right, biggest bromance on the team.
Probably me and Shot.
I was gonna say. Who is Jeff Kent's son? Any idea?
No, Kate Kent is.
What?
He has a dad who. I'm be honest. At this point, it's Caden Kent. Like Jeff Kent is like, I don't even know how to put it. You all know what I'm trying to say though. Like,
Was he pissed? Was he pissed that they were like, oh, by the way, Jeff Kent's son every time?
No, not really. I mean, it kind of comes with it, right. Your dad's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not new for him, but
kind of comes with it.
All right. Was Lampkin pissed that AgKnocks broke the news he was coming back?
No, I or at least he never said anything to me.
Okay.
Good answer.
Last one. English or Spanish?
English. I don't know Spanish at all.
First one to move is gay. All right, Tom.
Come on, Tom. What's up?
Oh,
That's awesome.
All right,
Juices
Jace,
in the
that
back
was
of the
sick, bro.
throat.
Appreciate you. That was shout
That
out
was
to Lean
hilarious.
Travel for sponsoring our rapid fire series. That was awesome.
That was actually hilarious. That was great.
All right, well, Jace, this has been great. Like, we're so glad that you came on. We're getting hyped for football season. Do you plan on going to any games or?
Of course, man.
Yeah.
I try and go to a lot of different sports games out there. Obviously, because a lot of people come to ours, so why not just go show support at every other one? You know. So I try and go to most.
All right. So, do you have a record prediction for us for the year?
I don't want to jinx anything.
oh.
I don't want to jinx anything. All right, there's
I
my
like it.
superstition. I don't like jinxing things. There it is.
Yeah. That qualifies as superstition for sure.
It has to.
We like to reverse jinx and just say we're going to be terrible, and then after we like beat up on McNeese State, we're on the podcast like talking about how we're going to win the national championship. And then
Hey, that's what everybody does. Come on. That's awesome.
But hey, with you guys, we were like, hey, this is different. These guys are inevitable. So we were right. You're right. All right, cool, man. Well, again, it was awesome having you on. Thank you so much for getting on here. You have anything to plug?
No, I'm good, man.
All right, cool. Any social media? Like, where can all the knockers follow you?
Jace Laviolette on Instagram and Jace Laviolette 2 on Twitter.
Honestly, they're probably already following you, especially after the whole sport opening.
Get the NIL money up. We'll get a donation going in for you, bro.
Yeah.
Good.
If you DM something mean to Jace, go fucking apologize right now.
That's awesome. Don't apologize. Please don't.
All right, man. Well, appreciate you coming on, and if you want to stop by our Texas tailgate, let us know. AgKnocks is running it back this year.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'd love to.
All right, sweet. We'll see you guys in the rest of the baseball team there. We booked half of them already. Matt Bergevin already committed as well.
Oh, sick. Let's do it. Come on.
All right, we'll see you there, man. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
See y'all.
All right, so that was Jace Laviolette. Awesome interview, awesome dude. Very easy to talk to. He's just super good at baseball. I mean,
Dude is a normal dude. Yeah, it's like a normal dude is just really good at baseball. It's wild.
he's really good at baseball.
All right. I
Living
think
on.
we gotta. I mean, baseball aside, there was one silver bullet that I think we need to discuss that came in as of late. I know a lot of us were a little bit surprised by this over the weekend. Republican candidate for president of the United States of America, just to clarify, not Cuba, not Russia. This is the U.S. that this happened in. Attempted assassination, pretty wild. They said they could not recover one piece of old Donnie Trump's ear. But just wanted to get the reaction from the boys. How we feeling? Pretty wild moment.
So I know that Pardon My Take already did this, like across the board. They're anti-assassination. I think we're anti-death as a podcast, and add it to the list: anti-pedo, anti-death podcast. Is that fair to say?
I mean, yeah, that's fair to say. Like, I'm anti somebody else dying for an old man's thought, for sure.
So luckily, he didn't die. I think most people feel that way. Most reasonable people feel that it's not good if a presidential candidate, former president, gets shot in the head in front of everybody at a rally. But all right, I know, Tom, you're itching. Like, talk about the inside job.
All right, fine. All right, here's my basis for this. Here's my education on this, and then here's my reasoning. Here's everything, okay? My dad was a special... What's up?
Just do it in like 30 seconds.
All right, yeah. Pops was a special forces sniper for about 15 years. After that, he was a SWAT sniper for another 16. Ain't no way this dude gets within 1,000 yards with even intent look on his face to do what he did without getting fucking...
Did you see what they said today? They said that since the roof was sloped, they couldn't protect that roof because it wasn't safe to put someone up there to protect the roof.
I mean, I think it proves the point that sniper blowing that dude's skull into 4 pieces, they could probably protect that roof. But at the same time, don't get too political on this. It shouldn't happen that way. Like, no, there's no way you're getting in with 1,000 yards, let alone 130 yards to target without getting iced immediately. Those snipers that those Secret Service guys have can put a bullet hole inside the same bullet hole. Those guys are trained like nobody else. No way this isn't an inside job. Inside job being somebody high up at the Secret Service probably limited the shot on the shooter. Shooter was supposed to take a couple rounds off and then get killed. So they were going to re-engage the shooter, not engage the shooter. That's a conspiracy theory in 30 seconds.
Damn. That's crazy. And that's coming from Tom Ag, who tried to assassinate Jimbo like multiple times. Just via Cane's poisoning, just overloaded cane sauce. Thought it would work.
You think Jimbo was just housing canes while he was in College Station?
He got like noticeably fatter.
Yeah.
Honestly. So something to consider. But yeah, I mean, I would say I found out about that in the most insane way at a wedding in New Orleans of like the world's biggest Biden supporter, possibly. Again, not to get political, but he was down bad seeing that picture with the American flag in the background. It was a tough moment for him, for sure.
One of the coolest pictures of all time.
Congratulations on your wedding, by the way.
Dude, I was in my baby shower and like just with a lot of girls, all I had to do was like hold it inside myself to be like, wait until everybody leaves and then you could start talking.
I mean, Cowdog texted the group text saying that Trump got shot, and I was like, there's just no way. And immediately you hop on Twitter and it's like all these videos and it's like, oh my God, this just happened. Like the history of the US just changed. Like this is a sliding doors moment for the history of the world, pretty much.
We should not have been alive for that. I'm just going to say, as Americans, we are fucking above. Like we are above that shit. Like hands down, Democrat, Republican, you don't take shots at a president. Like you don't do that shit. We're above that shit now. That's the 1960s shit. We're not going to throw out any names, CIA. But, you know, we're above that now.
Damn. All right, let's talk about the bigger news of the weekend. The NCAA 25, or I guess that shows that we're boomers now. I guess it's, what is it, EA College Football 25?
No, it's NCAA 25, I thought.
It's EA College Football 25, you boomer bitch, AgKnocks.
It's college football, which is embarrassing that we call it NCAA, but whatever. Always be NCAA to me. Obviously it came out as a fiscally responsible adult. I did not fucking pay $30 extra for 3 days of game time, so I will be patiently waiting my ass in front of the console tomorrow.
Oh, but as a fiscally responsible adult, you bought a new console to play one game.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Broke, just say that, bro.
I'm just checking.
I mean, our boy who set up the interview also just bought a new Xbox Series X just to play the game. Best if you're out there.
Let him cook. I mean, dude, I have the NCAA 14 copy sitting right on top of my Xbox, It was actually the biggest travesty is that you couldn't play it on Xbox One. It could only be played on 360.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, did me dirty. So Microsoft, if you're out there, fuck you, dude. Just saying. But anyways, AgKnocks, why don't you get us ready to rip on a war room here?
Yeah. So, I mean, I've gone back and forth. I want to get the game, but I don't want to get the game. I don't want to dedicate my time and obligate myself if I get a new Xbox to like just play the shit out of it. And I know I would. It would just be like a belligerent like bender I would go on of playing Xbox for so long. But anyways,
sounds like some bitch.
I mean, it is what
are
it
you
is.
going to tell your 13-year-old self, bro?
I'm trying to be responsible, and the next Xbox coming out in like a year and a half.
That's
and
a year and a half from now.
College football is not going anywhere. Let them figure out the bugs.
It quite literally could go somewhere. What if all the players start opting out again? It did go somewhere. This could be the last one for forever.
It's not going to happen. Then I'll just get it with the new console for fucking half the price.
Bro, who are you going to play with? Nobody's going to be online anymore. It's going to be old news.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, to celebrate, War Room is best dynasty teams to play with in college football, the video game. Who wants to get us started here?
Billy?
I will start off. I don't know if it's like a good. Oh, we're doing non-SEC. I think we should do non-Power 5 teams. No, let's use non-SEC. I think that's fine. My first pick. I don't know if it's great value at 101, but I think there's going to be a lot of variation here. I'm going to go with Tulane as my number one pick.
You sack of fucking shit, dude. Really?
Absolute top tier.
Oh my god, bro!
Color scheme, unbeatable uniforms. They've already had some big.
How many uniform variations are there, bro? If you're an expert on it, how many uniform variations?
Not 34, as I recall correctly.
You fucking bitch! Oh my gosh!
I mean, they're sick.
Calm down.
Tulane's a cool school. It's in New Orleans. Obviously, easy to recruit LSU talent. Obviously, would stay away from all the A&M talent and dynasty out of respect. And just great school, great academics. You know, you gotta find somewhere that's a home that you're gonna build your dynasty at and live your life, bro. And the way I like to play NCAA is like if I had started dynasty, I literally moved to that town, and then I just exist until the dynasty's over. So, who's up, Tom?
You don't change schools?
No, dude.
No, what?
I'm loyal to the soil.
That's crazy.
You don't put the groundwork in to leave? You kidding?
Yeah, you do. You're trying to climb the ladder, bro.
Yeah, you got to win a natty with Tulane. Like
you got to do the Lane Kiffin.
Who's going to be better if you win a natty at your current job? What's the next best job? It's your job, bro. What? But all right, I'm on 2. I'm going to go Western Kentucky, the Hilltoppers, 2-star program. Just phenomenal uniform choices again. The playbook is phenomenal. Like air raid offense, you're talking Mike Leach combination with something West Coast, but way more passing options. There's a lot of motion involved, but there's not a lot of run plays involved, which I love. If I'm going to start a dynasty in college football, it's going to be Western Kentucky.
Okay, wow, that's really, really good to know. So mine is going to be Texas A&M. Woo! I'm going to give them.
Schools. This was the beginning step.
Oh yeah, no, but here's what? Do I not have a choice?
Yeah, but like, bro, we are already a 4-star to 5-star program, bro. You're not trying to bring a 1-star or 2-star up.
I'm trying to enter Mike Elko's. What?
You can't do A&M. You can't do A&M.
Why can't I do A&M? Explain to me why.
It's a pander pick. Let's let him have it.
We said no SEC schools. That was the rule.
I didn't remember that. All right. I'll take it back. Fine. No SEC, just SEC?
Yes.
All right, North Carolina. We're bringing glory back to Chapel Hill. North Carolina, we're struggling, right? Mac Brown is on his deathbed. Mac Brown, the football equivalent to Joe Biden. Still recruiting, though. Still great facilities. Don't know what the quarterback situation is going to be, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to run this thing all the way back to the national championship, just like I did when I was a kid. running that dynasty through North Carolina. So we're back.
Do you have a football championship ever? Is that a thing?
No, but when I was a kid, I would win many championships on NCAA with UNC.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like you should have went to UNC, bro.
Elite defense. I actually did. For my second pick, I'm going to go with Appalachian State because they have great vibes. They have a cool stadium in the mountains. They beat the shit out of teams that they shouldn't beat. They beat Michigan. They beat A&M. They just have cool vibes. They always have like a really cool, fast quarterback. So that sounds like it'd be fun to play with.
Insane.
What the hell is wrong with you, dude?
Yeah, for an
Like,
A&M podcast, that's
just poor taste.
What if I sabotage them?
Into what? Losing to us in 11 years when we played them again? Like what? All right, second pick. I'm gonna go Kennesaw State. Kennesaw State is a FBS 1 program as of 2024, so there is no floor here. You can go as bad as you want. You can go as good as you want. The thing is I play on Heisman. So 125 yards passing on 6 INTs, we're expecting that already. So if the floor is already the floor, I'm happy to set some expectations of that there.
Yeah. No, I love that. I love that pick. And obviously that's just an elite challenge that you're setting yourself up for. I personally am not built for that grind. I don't know if I'm really ready to take it from that level. I'm going to go with the classic here for the last pick. I'm going to go with the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. I'm going to bring back that Colt Brennan swag, the drip that they once had.
R.I.P.
Fly 6 to 8 hours. Did he die? Colt Brennan died?
Yeah, didn't he? He died.
Yeah, hold on. Google that real quick.
Colt Brennan.
He died.
Death.
That's actually crazy. Does he have a kid?
Damn, you don't know Death Ball.
I'm an anti-death person in general, so that makes sense. That's crazy. Fentanyl. Fuck fentanyl, dude. We're anti-fentanyl as well. Okay.
Absolutely.
I would not bring back Colt Brennan. I would, if he has a son.
Well, he can't. He's dead.
As a quarterback. I would bring him back. What?
You said you wouldn't bring him back, but I was saying you can't because he's dead.
No, I know. It's his son. Like, I would be like, yo, I'm recruiting him.
Oh, like Colt Brennan Jr. to like avenge him?
Yeah, it would be sick. Make people fly 6 hours to my Rainbow Warriors Stadium, dominate them, send their ass back home on a 6-hour overnight red eye, kill yourself.
Dude, that's what's so crazy about playing sports in Hawaii. Like, they are just there, like literally on that island. Like, whenever they have to do trips, like how long do they do their away trips? That's just a different ball game. It's like being like an Alaska college almost.
Dude, plus Hawaii has like some absolute dogs out there. Like their high school football is unreal. Samoans obviously sick. So just the culture out there would be pretty top notch. And we'll start stealing all those recruits, all the Samoan recruits that go to USC and Oregon. Bring them home. Keep them in Hawaii.
Bro, those Samoans get pretty big.
Facts. That one dude from LSU was nuts like 3 years ago. Bro was breaking down barriers before the game. Nuts. So I can see AgKnocks why you wouldn't want to do this. You obviously don't know ball, but that's okay.
Just don't have any grit to you. Don't want to work hard. I get it, dude.
I mean, my teams are better than yours, though.
Your team of UNC is better than our team of A&M? You're probably right, dude. Wow, you want to say that live?
I mean, UNC's won as many national championships as the rest of the schools on this list.
That's the point. Anyways, I'm going to give Cowdog just a little pander pick for him. SMU. I felt like he was obviously going to.
No, SMU is an ACC team now.
Yeah, not SEC.
SMU's got some funds behind them, bro. They're about to get suspended again.
Yeah, if they got the modern death penalty for just lying and like funneling $180 million into their program. Didn't they get the original death penalty for giving out like $70,000?
To Eric Dickerson, I believe. Yeah, the white running back, second string to Eric Dickerson was a snitch or something like that.
They gave him
was it not Eric Dickerson? Who was it?
They gave him a McDonald's manager salary. This is great podcasting when they're trying to communicate to each other without speaking because he got the name wrong.
No,
All
it was
right,
Isn't that
perfect time to wrap this podcast up. It was awesome, dude, that we got Jace Laviolette, and I doubt anyone's still listening to this because you came to listen to Jace Laviolette. But if you are still listening to this, go follow us on Twitter at AgKnocks, follow us on Instagram, and we do this stuff quite a bit. We're growing pretty fast. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button on all platforms, including YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Anything else, boys?
If you picked UNC, your mom's a hoe.
Thank you, guys.